Hello, minions. As I immediately forget to start my timer, I'm back. Kind of. It's been a crazy couple of days. I'll talk about that more here in a second. But first, you'll see I've extended the staircase up here because I'm going to build a greenhouse. But you may also hear something that I discovered when I logged on. That's all these damn chickens in my bedroom. Nobody took credit for this. So, and I haven't talked to anybody yet, to be fair. What are you doing out there, zombie? But, yeah, someone put chickens all over my room. Well played, sir. Yeah, because some guard dog you are. Jerk. So, yeah. There are chickens in my room. Look out, chickens. Enjoy being stuck in limbo. Ah! Well. So, yeah. I just wanted to kind of catch up. I'm still not quite back into the groove of things, if you will. But, oh, yeah. My basement flooded. There were some pretty crazy, like, rain and hail storms recently. And one of my basement window wells flooded. And leaked a crap ton of water into my basement. So I've been dealing with that delicious amount of fun for the last several days. So I just finally got back online last night. Am I going to have to bring this up another level? Or am I bringing this down one? What I'm doing up here, before I get into all that, is I'm going to start working on basically leveling this area to build my greenhouse up here, which is where I'm going to store my plants and just have a bunch of plants growing and such, this, that, and the other. So if I do that, then I'm going to have to come up at least one more level, unless this is like my step up, you know what I mean? So you get up here and you're just like doop doop doop, and then you walk up into the greenhouse, kind of like that. So let's build this wall. But yeah, so my we came back from the store. We went to Target to pick up, I don't even remember, some swimming stuff for my daughter. And yeah, while we were at Target, it started to rain. While we were on our way there, it started to rain and hail a little bit. And you know, didn't think much of it. You know, severe weather, it happens. It's Colorado. And you know, probably at Target an hour. You know, kind of had to run back through rain and a little bit of hail to pick him up and get him back in the car there. Come back home, getting ready to settle in. This was like the day after I posted the Future Soldier commentary. I was like, I want to play Future Soldier with people. And got home, was getting ready to come downstairs, get things settled in so that my daughter could get put to bed and I could get on, play some Future Soldier and see who had messaged me. And, you know, get rolling, get some teammates. Come down the stairs, and there's a giant puddle that's just spread across the carpet. I mean, we're probably talking 30 square foot of carpet, just completely soaked. Ugh. So yeah, we, after the initial kind of freaking out, of course, my wife reminded me, which I'd forgotten, that we actually have a carpet shampooer, which works as also a wet vac. So we proceeded to spend the next 4 hours vacuuming. It had to have been at least 15 gallons of water out of our basement carpet, and we've been dealing with that that happened on Wednesday night, and as I record this, it is Sunday afternoon, and we've basically been dealing with that pretty much non-stop. Is this gonna... I may turn this all into glass here. I'm just trying to get an idea for the frame. I mean, obviously, greenhouse is what I said, so it's going to be glass, but... actually, this doesn't need to come flush with the house. It needs to go here. Let's call that good. So yeah, basically vacuumed up as much water as we could. And then, oh man, it's just such a pain. Had to basically move our entire basement, because our basement is a finished basement, and it's where we have our living room. So it was basically our whole living room was flooded. So we had to, luckily, the way it flooded, it stopped just before it hit where our couches and our AV rack are. So it didn't get to the electronics, but got close. So we, you know, been fighting the mildew smell. We got a dehumidifier, which was extremely difficult to find because, I don't know if many of you know, that Colorado is not at all humid. I mean, it is one of the driest places because it's high altitude and there's just hardly ever any moisture in the air. So finding a dehumidifier, you can find humidifiers all over the place here, but finding a dehumidifier was a pain. We found, you know, in the entire city, I think there were 2, and we got one of them. And they were both at Sears. So been running that. It's been pulling water out of the air and out of the carpet. And almost dried up and got most of the mildew smell gone. We're about, you know, hopefully get the rest of it out soon. But, yeah, we cannot afford to replace carpet right now. So yeah, it's been an adventure. And I spent basically 3 full days without getting online and playing games. It's murder. Or some people might call it being a responsible adult. Not spending every day playing video games. But those people are lame. Totally lame. So yeah, I got back on last night, played a little bit of Future Soldier. 2 people, not counting Caboose. Caboose messaged as well. It was like, hey, I want to play Future Soldier. He wasn't on, but 2 other people messaged me and said, hey, let's play some Future Soldier. That was, you know, from 4 days ago. And, yeah, I will be getting back to you guys. If you're, matter of fact, after I record this, I'll be getting online, and if you guys are online, I will be sending you messages. But, yeah, apologies for saying, hey, I want someone to play Future Soldier with. I really want people, you know, message me. I don't even care. Just send me a message, and we'll play. And then promptly my house flooded, and I disappeared for, you know, half a week. But, actually, based on my typical rendering schedule, this video probably won't be going up until midweek, especially with the added complications of horse poopy. This is good enough. But yeah, still an outstanding invitation to people who want to play Future Soldier. Send me a message, and I want to play. On Xbox 360, it came out the first DLC pack for Battlefield 3 came out. Oh, my hand of dirt already. Came out on PlayStation 3 last week. PlayStation's, you know, with DICE locked up a 1-week DLC exclusive, similar to how Activision and Xbox 360 have a 1-month exclusive time frame for DLC, which doesn't bother me. I think. Well, actually, it bothers me as much as it bothers me that the Xbox gets DLC early. I don't think it helps anybody. I have an Xbox and a PS3, which most people don't, right? Most people have one or the other. I have both. And timed exclusive DLC does not impact which console I choose to buy the game for. You know, I buy my shooters and stuff on the 360 because that's where my friends are that I play with. You know, this may not be true for everybody, but the thought that getting a DLC timed exclusive will make, you know, people either A, buy one console at the other this far into the life cycle. If someone hasn't bought a console, I'm not sure your DLC exclusive is going to push them over the edge. But if people have both consoles, it's supposedly to help influence them into which platform they buy the game for, and that's just not the case. You know, there's been a DLC timed exclusive for the PlayStation 3 on Battlefield 3 since launch, that I knew about it, but I don't care. You know, I can wait a week so that I have it on the platform that I like playing the most. But yeah, I don't want to go on a rant about that. But the point I was making was, for the Xbox 360, which is where I have Battlefield 3, the first DLC pack is going to drop on Tuesday, because today is the 10th, and Tuesday will be the 12th when it drops, and that'll be the close quarters map pack. I'm excited more than anything to get new guns and new what are they called, assignments to complete, just to keep things interesting, you know. Not that Battlefield has gotten boring at all, but when it comes to choosing between playing Battlefield, which I've played just a ton of hours on and am happy about every single one of them, or playing Future Soldier, which is a new game to me, and still has things I haven't accomplished, achievements and unlocks, and etc., etc., then, you know, I don't have as much motivation to play Battlefield like I did. Similarly with Black Ops, because it's the Call of Duty that I still enjoy playing. I've got everything unlocked for it. I'm not prestiging anymore. And it's fun to play when people are online, and that's the real motivating factor. When people are online to play Battlefield 3, I will choose it over Future Soldier. But people haven't been online much to play Battlefield 3. So I've been playing Future Soldier, and so people are online to play Future Soldier, you know, even better. But anyway, enough of that rambling bullcrap. The point is, I will be playing more Battlefield soon, which makes me happy because I haven't had a whole lot of footage to post post-patch in Battlefield. You know, the big patch, not the more recent one, but well, that one either, because I haven't been playing it as much since the patch. Not because, although the patch did some things I dislike and some things I really do like. That doesn't really impact why I haven't been playing Battlefield much lately. It's mainly just because I don't know. I haven't been motivated to play it, and I've got Ghost Recon to play. So there's that. So I'd like more people to play Ghost Recon with, and I'm sure once this DLC pack drops, the people that I usually play Battlefield with will also be more motivated to play Battlefield and will hop back on. I've actually been considering, in my insanity lately, because of not having many games to choose from, I've almost pulled out Modern Warfare 3 a couple of times. Not like that would be the worst thing in the world. I just haven't been motivated to play Modern Warfare 3 at all, because I know if I put it in, I'm immediately going to be heartbroken, because it's just going to be utter garbage. But anyway. Lucky number 13. Give me that. Give me that, give me that. Gonna make me a new shovel. And let's go enchant it. Let's go to town, folk. Shit. I keep forgetting where my own portal is. Actually, since I built up those walls, I'm not gonna be able to get there easily. We'll take the door. The noob crusher mechanism. I still don't know why that's repeating that pulse. Just something strange about the game, I guess. Doop de doop de doop. But yeah. E3. Man, E3 happened, and I didn't get to follow it very closely. As close as I'd like to have previously, because work has been really hectic, and obviously home has been really hectic. So I just, you know, don't have any time. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, cool things at E3. Pretty much stuff I already knew. A little bit more detail about the games I already knew I was excited about. Black Ops, Medal of Honor Warfighter, you know, the Battlefield expansions. I guess we should talk, since we've been talking Battlefield, about the Battlefield, what do they call it? Battlefield Premium service, which is, it's not a subscription service. A lot of people say it's like Elite, but Elite's a subscription service, which sucks. I got a free year of it with Modern Warfare 3. I haven't used it at all. I mean, I got all the DLC, but I haven't been playing the game, so that's the reason I bought it for Modern Warfare 3, is I was like, I'm going to be playing Call of Duty a bunch, so it'll be good to have a discount on the DLC. Well, I've hardly even downloaded any of the newer stuff, even though I get it for free. Oh yeah, Tao has apparently been on because he sandstoned up his walkway to his base, and I actually went through there, and it's looking pretty nice. Next time I do a server tour, I'll have to show you guys. Shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's not like Elite in that respect, but it is basically just you pay $50, you get all 5 DLC packs, which the 5 includes Back to Karkan, which I got for free for buying the game at launch. So it's less of a discount for me, but it's still cheaper than buying the next 4 at $15 a pop, which is, I'm pretty sure, what they're going to be. So it is still a better bargain there, so I'll probably be doing that. The other benefits you get, like extra camo and extra dog tags, I'm not as motivated by that. That's not as big a deal for me. It doesn't hurt. I mean, if you're going to be shelling out 50 bones for a game you already shelled out 60 bones for, then, yeah, it's good to get a little bit of extra. I'm not going to complain, but it's not the motivating factor for me. Low power, yeah, I'm doing a level 15. That should be fine. Okie dokie. Enchanting in 1.3 is going to be changing, so an adjustable enchanting room isn't going to be as useful, but yeah, what's you going to do? That was a 21. Let's see if I can get a 15. There's a 15. Boom. Efficiency 2. Great, so I can break this shovel really fast and have to do this again. I guess since we're already talking about it, even though it's not E3 or Battlefield. Oh yeah, someone built this awesome little monster item shop. Still, I don't know who did that either, but it's a little creeper. You know what? I'll show you guys that real quick. But yeah, in 1.3, enchanting is changing, so the levels don't have a, you know, a geometric or exponential. I haven't done the math. I don't know what it is. Geometric. I think it's a geometric expansion for doing the yeah. See, so there's just monster items for doing the levels, right? So getting a level 1 is easier than getting a level 2 is easier than getting a level 3. You know what I mean? So as you go up, it gets harder to get to the next level. Like you typically see in an RPG where the grinding system goes that way. I think that may have been Pork Chop. I don't want to insult whoever actually built that if it wasn't Pork Chop, but I think Pork Chop mentioned he was going to do something like that, and he's got the redstone know-how to do some of that stuff, or rather is more motivated by redstone tutorials to do stuff like that. But yeah, instead of the level getting hard, so it'll be just as easy to get a level 1 as it will be to get a level 50, right? And then the max enchanting level, instead of a level 50, will be level 30. And from what I read, and I don't know how accurate this statistic is, but getting a level 30... no, wait, what was it? Oh, yeah, in the amount of time it would take you pre-patch, like it is now, to get a level 50, in the new version you would be at about a level 93. So that gives you an idea of how the grinding works differently. So, you know, instead of grinding forever and ever and ever and ever and ever just to get 50, now it's much easier to get the 30, which is the new maximum, and then, you know, what would have been a 50 would now be like 90 levels, which would be 3 maximum level enchantments instead of 1. So that's going to make enchanting a lot less tedious, which is always good. A good improvement to the game. And, of course, lots of other stuff. I'll show you real quick, since we're going back there, my kitchen. Because last time I showed you it didn't have the sandstone. I told you I was going to be finishing it in sandstone, but I'll show you what it did. And it also goes along with the patch because they're going to be adding sandstone stairs. Oh, say that 5 times fast. Which I need to finish that off. And I guess it'd be a good note to mention on the way I build my storage. Some of you have mentioned that you liked it. So here's my kitchen area, basically designed as food storage. So the best wrapper for that is a kitchen. I haven't organized any of these chests. I just put them all in, so they're not labeled or anything like that. But the way this works is for these triple stack chests, like you can open this chest and that chest just fine because the chest on top of it doesn't obstruct it. If you put like a solid block up there, like dirt, see, these will still work, but the top chest, you can't open it because those are solid blocks. So the way to do compact storage like this, do I really need these 2 pieces of dirt? Oh, that's right, I can't do that because that's actually a half slab. There we go. Is you use backward stairs. So like here, the reason you can open this is because these aren't stone brick blocks, they're stone brick stairs that I've placed backwards. So that you're seeing the back of the stair. And that allows the chest to open. So that's how you get this nice compact storage. And 1.3 is adding sandstone stairs. So that's what I'll be in here to finish this off. I like the way the decorative half blocks, I don't know if you guys are aware. Do I have any? They're all in my sandstone. Anyway, I'll just describe it. I don't need to tell you. If you take 4 of these regular sandstone in a, you know, a pattern like this, then you get these sandstone blocks. If you take sandstone slabs, which is 3 across, you know, like you would build like a wood slab or anything like that. You build a slab like that, and you take 2 slabs and build them like this. So that's 2 slabs, one on top of the other. You get this block, which is like the half and half decorated one with the... I don't know what it is in the default pack. I think it's pretty similar. Where it's creeper face on top and some sort of hieroglyphic on the bottom. Let's take a look. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Ugh! 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 Such ugly goddamn textures. So there's what it looks like in the default. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So anyway, options, video setting. I'm used to having to disconnect to switch the texture back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Done. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, so much better. So you get the half and half. So there's, and the way that this works is where these are all half slabs down here, and these are full bricks around the edge. You only see the top half, so it's just this line of creeper faces around the bottom, which I think is just awesome. Yeah. Shit was. Oh yeah, I have dirt, and shovels, and things. So that's that. Anything else from E3? Anything that interested me that I didn't know I was already, god damn it, already interested in? Not really. I got more excited for the games I was already interested in, Assassin's Creed 3, etc., etc. But no, I mean it didn't really like. I didn't like learn about it. Oh no! There's that one game for the PlayStation 3 that's being made by the guys who did Uncharted by Naughty Dog, and God, I forget, it was like Last of Us or something like that. Some sort of post-downfall of society kind of Uncharted thing where it's like this guy and, I don't know, some random little girl or daughter, I don't even know what it is, but, you know, surviving, and there's roaming gangs. Just from the short gameplay, I didn't, like, look into what the plot of the game is. But since it basically looks like Uncharted, but with, you know, new characters in a different setting, it's not like treasure hunting, it's like post-downfall of society, you know, shit hits the fan, world survival. It looks awesome, so I'm excited about that. That'll be another good, fun, love to play the single-player campaign PlayStation 3 game. That one stands out as a game that I didn't know about that I'm now excited about. Everything else pretty standard. I already knew kind of what was coming out. The Microsoft Smart Glass technology was really cool, where they were talking about basically an app that you install on all of your, you know, multimedia devices. So the Xbox will have its app, and then your phone, whether it be iOS, Android, or a Windows phone, will have an app, and your tablet, also vendor specific, will have it. So that if you have that app on, and it's just one app, so it's not like there's a Halo app and a Call of Duty app or whatever. You just turn that app on, and whatever device you have on and synced up with your gamer tag, it will display, you know, additional information. If you haven't seen the E3 demo they did from the Microsoft press conference for that, I suggest you check it out. It's pretty goddamn awesome technology, and it's what I really kind of hoped the PlayStation was going to be able to do with the PSP, that it kind of promised starting out, but I never really saw an implementation of it. I mean, I know at launch that, I don't even remember what it was called, that Dragon game that was supposed to be a big deal and turned out to be pretty shitty. You're supposed to be able to control that with the PSP, and I think that sort of kind of worked. You can also, I think if you still have a PS3 that has backwards compatibility with PlayStation 1 games, you could stream PS1 games from your PS3 onto your PSP, although the input lag on that was so horrendous you couldn't hardly play anything but turn-based stuff. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be kind of along those lines of like awesome actual working tech. This is what Microsoft tends to do, and that's coming out this fall, and I have an Android phone, so I will be able to immediately take advantage of that in, they say, any Microsoft Studios game, which would be like Forza, Halo, I think Gears of War, even though it's done by Epic. I think that's technically, since it's an Xbox 360 exclusive, I think it might also be a Microsoft Studios type thing, but Tao! I forgot how to even text. in the game, text chat. So I'm really excited about that. I don't think it's going to be, you know, game changing. Basically what Microsoft did is said, hey, we updated your Xbox 360 so that it can use hardware you already own, because you've already, you know, a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people already have smartphones. Use the smartphone you already have to get some extra information about the game while you play it. So you know that Nintendo Wii U thing that's coming out that's still not going to be up to snuff for modern consoles and still has the gimmicky motion control bullshit and a yeah, taking advantage of wife being nice and watching the kids. Yeah, so basically I'm not impressed with the Wii U at all. It looks like they slightly upgraded the existing Wii and added a ridiculously giant controller, which is insane. I don't know if any of you remember back in the days of the... I feel like I just want to be ranting here, so I don't even know if I need to be walking around. The days of the Atari Jaguar. I actually still have one. But one of its biggest criticisms, along with the original Xbox, is the enormous controller, right? The original Xbox had what I used to call the hamburger controller, because it was like holding just a big, like, triple patty hamburger in your hands. And the Jaguar was kind of like that as well, where it was a wider controller because it had a number pad in the middle of it. But it was still pretty ergonomic. The Jaguar controller, in my opinion, is more ergonomic than the original Xbox controller. But anyway, they both got criticized for being just unwieldy and enormous, right? But I guess while we're doing that, saw that. Noticed you upgraded your nether path. Your house looks nice too. Needs more light, though. I'm just going to read this to you guys because it's awesome this way. Almost got creepered at your portal. Ooh, I need to go get... Actually, I need to go back to my portal because I need more food, more bread. Huh? Weird. But yeah, so I am just not at all excited or interested in the Wii U. And unless something just goes crazy, I mean, it just doesn't look good. Oh yeah, I was talking about the giant controllers. The Wii Pad, I think that's actually what they're calling it, which sounds like a feminine hygiene product to go along with the fact that the name Wii doesn't get made fun of enough. You wanted to add pad in there or something. Anyway, the Wii Pawn, Tamp Wii controller, whatever. One comes with the system. I don't know if they've announced the price for buying one by itself, although the system only supports 2. Because I think it'll support up to probably 4 players like a console kind of traditionally does. But it only supports 2 of those pad controllers. And I can't imagine that being that cheap of a controller, because a normal, like, Xbox 360 or even a Wii controller costs $50-60. So you throw in that video screen, it's going to be what, $150 for that thing? If you want a second one. If not, there's going to be this weird, like, if you do want to play multiplayer locally with a friend, it's going to be this thing where, well, I get the Wii Pad. And it's just the shit like you always hate when you were a kid. Like, this is my console, I get the good controller. I get to be first player. It's just that bullshit. But anyway, I'm not excited about the Wii U at all. I just could care less. Nintendo is just going to roll around and they're... God damn you, you ass fucking door! Probably my fault. I think those are the ones that were there when I left. They were like chasing me up the stairs when I went through his portal. Oh yeah, food. So yeah, not excited about the Wii U at all. I think it's... But Nintendo is going to continue, because with the Wii, they just were rolling in money. So even though everybody bought one and then stuck it on a goddamn shelf and then never used it again, kind of like I did. You know, they made it cheap. A lot of people bought one and then didn't have to use it again, and that's fine because they made a profit on it. I think the Wii U, they're playing it safe enough because it doesn't have the latest hardware that once again they're going to make a crap ton on just selling the hardware, and then they're not going to care if they support it because they'll already be rolling in frickin' millions and billions of dollars from selling just the hardware. I don't know, and they just keep milking the same old like, oh, it's Mario and Zelda. Like that's all they fucking really have. Because all the third-party stuff on Nintendo tends to frickin' suck. And if it's available on a Nintendo console and another platform, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to be better on every other platform. But enough of that rant. I'm not a big Nintendo fan. It used to be pretty, you know, when I was a kid, back in the old NES days, you know, I was a big fan, and I still do like some Mario games, stuff like New Super Mario Brothers that I had on my DS. Like, that was a good game. At the Farm. Haven't in a while. Someone kept coming and ganking them, so I gave up. Too much work, and I was getting nothing for it. Anyway, what else? What else are we talking about? What else are we talking about? Sorry if you're a Nintendo fanboy. I am not. I'm not a Nintendo fanboy at all. Anyway. I got the need for seed. Anything else? All the games you think look exciting? I don't know. Maybe you guys put in the comments what looks exciting for you. What are you interested in? I'm not big on RPG stuff. Oh yeah, they did. What was it? They showed a little more Halo 4. You kind of know that. They also kind of unveiled, although it had been leaked a little bit already, the Gears of War prequel that follows the storylines of basically Baird, but also Coltrane, who's in his squad, I guess, underneath him. Giggity? But basically, Lieutenant Baird and Cole being in his squad, and it's like a prequel for how they get trouble or outcast or whatever. But, you know, it'll be a pretty standard Gears of War fare, which means it'll be good. Just talking to myself on video and replanting wheat. Why? So it'll be, you know, pretty standard Gears of Warfare, I think. But Gears of Warfare. But again, as I've said, that's not a bad thing. Anything more interesting? San Antonio, Ian. I always want to say San Antonio, Ian, even though it's... Is it pronounced San Antonian? I was actually born in San Antonio, but I don't know what you would call someone who is from or lives in San Antonio. I guess a San Antonioian? San Antonian? I'm not sure. Anywho, he's awesome, and he sends me all this news that I never hear about. This time it was modifications to, let's see, small mini farm. That farm with melons and reeds? Oh yeah, he sent me an article about how they're changing the class system in Black Ops 2. So instead of the standard, you get one primary weapon, you get one secondary weapon, you get 3 perks and 1 grenade and 1 piece of equipment. They're changing it up to be a point-based system, so you've got 10 points for doing weapons and perks, and you choose what's important to you. So if you want 2 primary weapons, then maybe you only have space for like 1 perk, and stuff like that, which sounds like it could really change things up in a good way. Yeah, the wheat area keeps dropping into the water, so I had to carve out an area for it to flow so I can collect it. Yeah. Or you can place half slabs over the water to keep it from falling in. Chippy, 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 chippy. It's getting dark. I don't know if I've lit... I've tried to vent light stuff up. I don't know if I've lit up there enough. If a creeper walks up to me while I'm replanting this field and blows this field up, I'm going to be pissed. But yeah, Black Ops 2... Well, here's the thing, and I've said this before several times, and some of you may know this from my videos or just from playing with me or whatever, but I am not a big fan of futuristic shooters. So, and it's like, I have played Halo, I do enjoy Halo, I played Gears of War, I do enjoy Gears of War, but they don't really addict me as much, and part of it is the way the games are set up, but also part of it is just the setting and the weaponry is all futuristic, which is to say it's not real weaponry. I mean, even if it's prototype-based concept weaponry, it's still not real. And I like, for lack of a better term, modern warfare games. I mean, that's what interests me is modern weapons, you know. And even like... You say, well, you know, you're playing a lot of Future Soldier right now. Yeah, Future Soldier has some near future tech, like really near future tech. But, you know, it's got modern weapons. You know, it's got the ACR. It's got the AK-74 and AK variants. It's got, you know, the M1014 or Remington 570 shotguns. I mean, it's got modern weapons in it. It's also got the augmented reality system like that they're working on with Future Soldier programs and stuff like that. But anywho, okay, we're good here. So yeah, there's that. So I don't know. Black Ops 2 has me worried. Because I know that Treyarch did such a good job with Black Ops that Black Ops 2 will also be well balanced and good. And it sounds like this kind of change is really something that's gonna mix up the game and make it interesting. But like a sniper rifle that can see through and shoot through walls. Even if they balance, I mean they will balance it obviously, but even a balancing aspect like making it charge up. Did anyone ever play Perfect Dark on the N64 with the railgun that could shoot through walls, or the Farsight it was called, that could see through and shoot through walls? I'm not a big fan of putting that into a multiplayer game, but. You know, I'm sure they'll do a good job with it, but I don't know if it'll keep me as addicted because it's going to be futuristic, and that doesn't interest me as much, which leaves the door open for Medal of Honor Warfighter and also the many, many, many updates they're going to do to Battlefield 3, taking up more of my time than I expected they would. You know, much like the disappointingness of Modern Warfare 3 has driven me more towards Battlefield 3, a little bit back to Black Ops, spending more time in MinionCraft, even playing Future Soldier. You know, I will find a game that I enjoy playing, and I will play that game. And it doesn't have to be Call of Duty. Previously it has been, because since, you know, with COD 4, not so much World at War, although the Zombies mode, yes. Modern Warfare 2, I don't know why I played it as much as I did. I guess there wasn't much of an alternative. You know, it doesn't have to be Call of Duty. I'm not Call of Duty myopic. It's not like, yay, Call of Duty is everything. No, it's not like that at all. I think I was cooking some glass in here, wasn't I? Yeah. Did I bring back more sand? Because I'm going to need a shit ton of glass. So, basically, I'm not sure, no matter how good Black Ops 2 is, I can't guarantee you that it's going to keep my interest as long as it could otherwise if it wasn't just a, you know, if it wasn't a futuristic setting. That's all I'm saying. Still excited for it, though. What to plop? Man, I need more coal. Did I come back with any? If I did, where would I have put it? I guess I do have a stack up there. I did a little bit of mining the other day. Anyway. You know, it's been 39 minutes. This is probably a good place to stop. Let me know what you guys' thought are of upcoming video games in E3. What stuff are you excited about? What stuff are you excited to play? What stuff are you... And this seems kind of self-serving, but what kind of stuff are you excited to see me play? That's weirdly strange to say. But yeah, I mean... This channel is about having fun playing video games. What video games are coming up that you think you're going to have a lot of fun playing? I'd love to know. Yeah, we're going to call this good for now. And I'm probably going to go and play some Future Soldier. Maybe I'll see what Tao needs help with, too, as well. Because I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, actually, I told him the half slab thing, so he may be good. So yeah, I think I'm going to take off. Anyway, talk to you guys later. And I love you. And hopefully I'll get things back up and going with my basement sorted out soon. And all right. Goodbye, minions. A farewell.